Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mike here. Hope you're having a great day or night. Today's video, guys, I'll show you some eBay and some Amazon orders. I'm staying really busy. I'm kind of under the weather. I got some sinus thing going on, low energy, but I got to keep pushing forward. I got a lot of stuff on my plate that I got to get done, like ASAP. Just one of those things where it's just a constant hustle, that's for sure. Whether you're sick or not, you just got to keep moving forward. We're going to be talking about some stuff here in terms of, there's been some questions in the last video about the books. I'll get into that here in a few. But other than that, we might hit a couple thrift stores. I might hit up a pawn shop. Not too sure. So stay with me, guys, and let's see what we do today. So I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but a lot of these books that I have, I got from a big buyout going on probably almost a year and a half to 2 years ago. I've got my whole storage shed filled up. I've got my trailer filled up, and my garage is filled up with the stuff. I've picked through a majority of the stuff and sent them off to FBA. I've probably made $5,000 or $6,000 off my $50 investment, and still got a bunch of stuff at FBA that's moving forward. A lot of these books that you're seeing me flip, you know, there's very little profit in them. I mean, some it's $1, some it's 50 cents, it's a quarter. It's just moving the stuff, right? It's making money. So I'm not actively out there looking for paperbacks, right? And going to Goodwill paying $3.99 for them. Again, I've got pennies or pennies, half of a penny in these. So it's just moving them, and then hopefully sometime soon here, you guys will see me just move the rest of the books locally here, maybe through a garage sale, a side of the road special. We've got the books out on the internet now, Facebook and Craigslist, saying come and buy all these books, we'll give you a super deal on it, because the books have some value. They're good flea market books. In terms of Amazon, you know, unless you have a commercial plus pricing account like I do, you know, some of these aren't worth your time, right? But at the end of the day, for me, I know where they're at. I pick the orders. So if I make a quarter times 8 books I sold, it's still money, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't take up a lot of time to ship a book. You slap a label on it and you're done. So just want to clarify that for some people that's looking at this, because I could see why, if you're new and you haven't watched any of the previous vlogs, you might say to yourself, well, why is this guy buying $3.99 paperbacks? I'm not buying anything. This is all stuff that's just accumulated. So hopefully that makes sense. Before we get into the orders I'll be shipping out today, guys, just wanted to share with you guys here, there's some stuff from some other accounts that I won't be sharing with you today that's going out today. So yeah, let's go to, let's just see what I sold today. All right, let's dive into what I sold. The first batches here is for Amazon. This is a DVD disc only. This again came out of that the Goodwill buy, Werewolf Shadow DVD 2002 disc only. This sold for $16.57 shipped. Next one we have here again came out of that Goodwill DVD lot. This is the Centennial 2004 disc only. This sold for $8.17. Got another one here. It Came from Another World DVD 2007 disc only. Came on that Goodwill lot. This sold for $7.14. This one here came out of an older storage unit. So this is just a Julie and Julia DVD disc only. This sold for $5.49. Moving on to some paperbacks. Again, what I said earlier in the video applies to this. I have like half a penny in this stuff. I just pulled these books out of my inventory. Literally took me 2 minutes to pull these out. Not a big deal. So anyway, here, let's move into the Christmas Train, David Baldacci or Daci or whatever, it doesn't matter. This sold for $6.39. Shipped. Got another paperback here, Clive Cussler, The Flood Tide, and this sold for $6 shipped. Clive Cussler, Vixen 03 from 1981. Kind of conditions a little rough on that one there. This ended up selling for $5.40 shipped. And we've got one here. What is this one? The Great Alone, Janet Daly hardcover book. This sold for $6.47 shipped. So we'll package these Amazon orders, and I'll show you guys some eBay that I got. Back with some eBay. Sold this Eminem hip hop rap concert T-shirt with the tour dates on the back from 2011. And this one, we've had it out there for 11 months. I paid $1 for this at the thrift store. 11 months on eBay. Just, I don't know what's the deal with some of these shirts sometimes, right? But it is what it is. We did flip it. We did make some money, but overall, it just took forever. But again, you know, selling stuff like this, it's very easy. If you have an organized system, you know where it's at. When the orders come through, you pull it out. I mean, you can't keep buying all this stuff and think, you know, at some point, hey, I'm going to sell this tonight, unless you're doing an auction or something of that nature, right? But with some of the stuff, it could be long tail. Same with the books that I showed. I mean, some of those books have been on Amazon for 7-8 months, right, give or take. Anyway, this sold for $18.83 shipped. And the last item I sold on eBay is this, obviously you can't see it, it's already pre-packaged, but after I'm done talking here, I'll show you pictures of what this is. This is a He-Man Masters of the Universe 1982 Castle Grayskull vintage toy figure play set, and it was not complete. It had some wear, it was missing parts. This ended up selling for $65.02 plus $15.90 to ship this for a total of $80.92. I paid $2 for this at a garage sale. Took less than 90 days to sell on eBay. To be honest with you, I think I got a really good deal, a really good price on this compared to it not being complete, because people were selling this for $30, $35 shipped, and as you can see, it's in a pretty good sized box there. So did pretty well with that there. Anytime you see the Grayskull Castle, if you know what it is and you're out in a garage sales or estate sales, you'll know exactly what it is and you'll just gravitate towards it. Alright, nothing to pick up there. Move on to another store and see if we can find any other deals. Find some profits to flip. Okay, hit 3 thrift stores and pretty dry out here. Not much to snag up. Did grab 2 or 3 things I'll show you guys here later in the video. Nothing crazy. But tomorrow will be half off day at my Salvation Army. Maybe I'll stop over there. They said they're going to get some more truckloads in there because the place looks pretty empty. But hey, that's just how days go. Alright, enjoying a Camelback local brew India Pale Ale. I'll show you guys what I picked up at the thrift store. Not much, like I said. Here's a Jay and Silent Bob's Total Wussies t-shirt from '99. We got an Eagles concert tour shirt from 2014. And then I picked up these Cole Haan shoes. Nice ones, dress shoes here. Pretty good shape there overall. I paid a total of $7.99, so like $8 for all this. So like everything else, I'll show you guys once I get it online. Once it sells, we'll make it into some kind of vlog. Got a question here from Scrubbies1. How were the books listed? Thanks for leaving a comment there, Scrubbies1. In terms of how were the books listed, this was the video that I made yesterday regarding those books, but those were listed merchant fulfilled on Amazon. I do Amazon FBA for some books, but the ranks have got to be really low. I got a criteria that I use before I would send anything into Amazon FBA at this point. But yeah, merchant fulfilled was the way those went. In terms of condition notes, they were based on what they were. I mean, some of those were very good condition, like new condition. There might have been 1 or 2 that were kind of good and acceptable. Again, I am a big believer in spelling out, you know, what the condition of the books are, or anything I sell. But typically on Amazon, you know, with the notes there, I'll spell it out to a T. I mean, I'm not going to go into super detail and say that, hey, page 37 is a rip, unless it's something expensive. I mean, these books, you know, as you can see, they don't bring huge profits. They're under $10 shipped. There's a little room in there to make money. You know, there's money still there, but at the same point in time, it's just kind of stuff that's just laying around that's already been on Amazon. And when I get orders for it, I'll ship it out. In terms of me going out there sourcing for that type of stuff, I haven't sourced that, and I don't think I've ever sourced it, to be honest with you. Where I'd be sourcing something, whether I paid $2 for it to sell for $5, that's just not my game. Again, that was a lot of these books are from that big book lot that I purchased, and we're still holding on to those. Like I said earlier in the video, just stuff that needs to be gone, and hopefully here pretty darn soon I could show you guys that all these things are sold, and whatever money I get out of them, this is going to go into something else. Basically, at the end of the day with this stuff, guys, is that, you know, you're seeing me sell these $5 books or $6 books. I mean, you don't want to be out there sourcing that type of stuff, honestly. I mean, I don't want to give somebody the wrong impression when I make these videos where, you know, it's $4 or $5 shipped, because it's actively not what I'm doing right now. Even though it is selling, it's leftover stock that's just extra quarters that compound over the months and the years. But that's really not where I'm headed in my direction with my business model. It's just getting this stuff out of the garage, and if I can find a way to, you know, get rid of the majority of these books, I mean, I'll pull the trigger right now, and you'll never see me sell another one of these. I'll pull them off Amazon. But, you know, Yeah, so far today, it's been productive. I haven't listed anything, I'll be honest. I've just been so busy. I got a lot of personal stuff going on. But there's some exciting things coming through the pipeline for the channel here. A good friend of mine is coming down. He's actually moving from Florida to where I'm at here in Arizona. So maybe we'll see if we can get him on video. We're working on some stuff behind the scenes. Just a lot of good stuff moving forward with all those guys. And that at the end of the day, it's it's a hustle, it's a grind, and that's the way you're gonna make money in this business, And I'm not trying to discourage people from selling $5 or $6 items because you can make money with it. Even though you hear it a lot of times. I mean, I see people say it to me all the time. Oh, you're not making any money. I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if it's a quarter, if it's 10 cents or 30 cents or $1, there's a positive point to it all. But I'm not actively out there trying to buy items right now to flip to lose money. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Vlog over.